Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes
SuperBlitz 99.
Said. Hello.
Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear.
SuperBlitz 99.
Said. Officeville.
I've been flying from town to town, from London to
Good afternoon, grasshoppers. We're about to get into the mix. We were like number 2 by rating in the league, in the Offerspiel League. You must be a member, a paying member of the Offerspiel Chess Club in order to play in this particular arena. The league standings, of course, are available to everyone. Let me see if I can find them. Let's see what we're playing for today. I am not that high on the list this season, as I have not been able to make it in the month of March with all of the classes. We need to play C4, Alekine's defense, the French. So we need to play the English, Alekine's, French, Ruy Lopez, Italian, Queen's Gambit, God help me, the London, the Trumpovsky, the Philidor, and we will knock these off one right after the other. I believe we have to play and win with them. Play the newbie with white. A4 and rook A3. Good. That's good for 90 points. The bird's opening. Win with the bird. 1 F4. We have to win with G4. Play more than 60 moves in one game. Reach one of the 4 center squares with your queen within move 3. That basically means E4, D4, CD4, and queen takes D4 and win. F3 and king F2 are coming up this tournament. The bomb cloud is coming up this tournament. E4, E5, king E2. By the way, I found out about it. We have to get our king to the other side of the board and back again. Hopefully we're going to win 30 games and everything. Let's just head back and get this party started for the most part. We know what our goals and objectives are. Hopefully someone wrote those down for me and will remind me of them later.
May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars, climb on every rung, may you stay
Forever young.
forever young. Forever young.
And it does take a little bit of time, as this is a very small arena. One of the things that I disliked about the arena tournaments, not to mention the uneven number of games that you might play. So remember, we have to play the French, the Alekines, and we have to reach our queen to one of the 4 center squares as white. I didn't see any requirements against D4. So let's just play very Since we're playing the number one player and we're attempting to end his streak, let's just play very, very solidly. We're not going to be playing a Grunfeld. We might be playing the Benoni, however. Our opponent missed the opportunity to play e4. They don't need knight c3 to play e4. Oh, the g3 variations. So here we have a choice between a6, knight on b to d7, and rook e8. I believe a6 is useful in every category. We're going to follow the lines of oh, I see. Is this really the way to go about it? I'll find out. Forever young. This is all part of the plan.
May you have a firm foundation when the winds of change shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung, and may you stay.
We have to take these pieces when we get a chance. 2 pieces for a rook. We certainly don't want him having a dark squared bishop. Whoa. That was very unusual. You stay forever young. How do we want to go about removing his protections? Let's go in this manner. Let's go about it in this manner. Perhaps we could have captured first. But I want to keep the pawn on oops. So let's just pay attention here. We have a lot of pawns for the exchange. Oh no! That was a blunder. How did I let that happen to me? That was unfortunate. Everything was all well and good. Against bishop f4, queen e7 is the main line move. h3 is normally played. And I should be playing knight to g4, knight to e5 rather than knight h5. Bishop g5, f6, bishop d2, f5. This is not the player database, by the way. Knight to g5 and knight e6 are the most dangerous moves. Certainly in white's favor, but I feel like I was doing something good in this particular position. Perhaps it was best to get rid of that knight while we could. Black is just totally winning here no matter what I do, honestly. Bishop takes b4. I'm not getting anything on that knight, am I?
Said him.
Is he really going to h8? Does it really do anything? Probably knight to g7 was best, yeah? Knight to d4 was a little bit of a bother. So I threw away most of my advantage here with f4. Bishop takes e6 was the thematic move, and then I can play f4. Yeah, I mentioned that in the game. We're back on page 2. God help us. I'm talking in your sleep. So let's see, we need the Queen's Gambit. We need f3 and king f2, no matter what. Let's start locking up the center appropriately, getting rid of pieces that might offend my king. Waiting for when you're standing oh so near. Let's go for the weakness on d5 here first. That you wear. It's not the ribbons in your... He does have knight to g4 check, but his bishop is hanging. So we will have to tuck our king away. Let's see how he wants to go about it. Where are you headed, sir? And now, is there a threat? There is definitely a direct threat to my well-being on that side of the board. Let's just continue. And now g3 is weak. Knight to g4, rook takes g2. How much material can he give up? Got everything covered here in case of an emergency. Gonna take twice. On that side of the board, we're gonna barnacle, and we are going to survive. Oh, the man, once again, I think it's a sin. Let's start barnacling. We have so much material for the queen. Young, sing about her. Will remember. So where does he have for an in? Okay. Small threat. How are we getting out of here? I guess the only time will tell. All right, we're out of here. Ooh, 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 well, we all did what we could do. Tell me true. Bother me. Does your conscience bother you? G4 check is made.
SuperBlitz 99.
Said. Him.
SuperBlitz.
Oh no.
Said, I read that 3 minor pieces are better than the queen.
Yeah, well, I don't have those 3 minor pieces anymore. We need to play f3 and king f2 and win. That is the drawback. This is not an easy league given the requirements that you have to play what you have to play. Did the desktop audio stop? Looks like it's back. That's alright. We have a slow start to today's. Alright, Lizard Spock. Maybe I need a new approach to winning with f3. But our skies are so blue. Home to you. Let's keep that bishop very, very bad. Get all of our pieces out. Do we wish to do this? Nah. Go after those weaknesses. Hot-blooded, hot-blooded. All right, so how do I get there from here? Just being up a rook, the threat of being up a rook put us on the first page. Super 3, how are you doing? It is great to have you in the stream. +20 earlier viewers had to end the stream to start another. It's the nature of my all right, let's see if we can get one of those in. The Philidor? Some kind of sign. Not my favorite opening, the Philidor, by the way. By any means, not my favorite opener. Well, We have a long ways to go, everyone. Knight A8, Knight C7, Knight E6, Knight D4. Knight E8, Knight C7, Knight... Got a fever of 103. I'm hot-blooded, I'm hot-blooded.